Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful Wednesday, December the 9th. It's National Pastry Day, and it's time for the Wise Guys and Girl. As always, let's start with Sir and the weather.
Well, a bit of a messy start to the day with a little bit of snow, turning to rain, currently 2 degrees. We will work our way up to a high of 4 today. Gray today, but a sunnier sky tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Or was that yesterday? No, it's going to be tomorrow.
Well, you bring it with you.
It should be a cakewalk to celebrate National Pastry Day. A perfect day to visit your local bakery for curbside pickup of one of your favorites. Maybe a nice pie, tart, or a quiche, or donuts. Our friend Carla will always go nuts for donuts. But make sure you celebrate today, though. If you go tomorrow, you'll only get yesterday's. And since yesterday was pretend to be a time traveler day, who knows what will turn out or when. All right, I'm on quite a roll here, but I need to stop and try to turn over a new leaf. One cannoli hope. It's going to be pretty hard, though.
Cavity just listening to it.
Which leads me into this age-old question. Is it scone or scone?
If it's in front of you, it's scone. When you eat it, it's scone.
Thank you for that.
Oh, God.
Wipe the crumbs off as we speak.
All right, it is time for Tunes with Tamik. Tamik, what are you listening for today?
All right, so today I'm listening to one of Venturo's favorite artists. I wonder if you can guess. Okay, Venturo. This artist performed at Buju Banton's concert last year, The Long Walk to Freedom. They were a featured performer. You always sing this song, like almost every morning. Well, not this song that I'm talking about, but by this artist.
I don't know.
The name of the artist has something to do with time. Oh my gosh. Chronic!
Oh.
Now you know who your favorite is.
I should have.
So, there's an artist by the name of Chronic. Brilliant reggae artist coming out of Jamaica. And the song I want to highlight today is called I Can. And the lyric that I want to highlight is, oh, every morning I rise and stare at the sun. I know that it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed. Oh man, with my 2 hands in the air, as far as I can. I love this song because sometimes, especially mornings like this that are kind of gray, I have to remind myself that as much as life can be difficult and challenging, I'm still very blessed. And so if you're having that kind of week, or for some of us, that kind of year, music is an amazing way to heal, an amazing way to remind yourself that in spite of the challenges, that we are definitely blessed to be where we are. And so if you're feeling like that today, go ahead and listen to Chronic and I Can. That's my pick for today.
Awesome. Great tune. And you'll only feel blessed at Elm Drive for 3 more days as we the big Monday, December the 14th. The trucks come to take us to our new home. It's very exciting. Another reason to be happy when we get up in the morning. Well, me anyway.
Yeah, 4-minute walk.
It is time for Ventures with Venturo. Venturo, what have you got for us today?
It's Wednesday, so it's time for Wednesday's book. Today's book is called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. It's a good read, and it covers 6 basic principles that you should go through every morning. I'll just quickly go through the 6 principles. The first one is silence. So it said start your morning with a period of purposeful silence of at least 5 minutes. The second one is affirmations. Program yourself to be confident and successful in everything you do. Third one, visualization. Imagine what you want to achieve and mentally rehearse what you need to do to achieve it. The fourth one is exercise. Just get moving for a little bit. 5, reading. Learn from the experts and other successful people who have already achieved what you want to achieve. And the last one is scribing. Writing enables you to document your insight as well as any opportunities that you need to get out there. All right, so those are the 6 principles that you need to cover in the morning routine. So the book for today is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. A very good read. Go check it out, guys. That's it. Adventures with 20.
That's awesome. And I love how you summarize the book because I don't have to read it now. I know the 6 things I have to do, and we can get right to the point. That's perfect learning.
More time to pack, James.
You have plenty of time. You have a 4-minute walk to work.
I'm still going to get here and finish packing, though. Goodness gracious. We're almost there, though. We're almost there. Got the CAF and a couple of classrooms, and I think we're set. All right, it's that time you've been waiting for since back in June. It's time for Who's Smarter Than Matt? Welcome with our special guest, Matt Shulman, Quote Machine. Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me back. I've been poring over the trivia books all summer and fall. I am ready.
Uh-oh.
Well, today your challenge is with Vice Principal Botnick, and in my hand I have a list of questions about pastry. Brought to you by Bill's Donuts. Bill's Donuts. Curbside delivery since yesterday or tomorrow. All right, question 1. Oh, first of all, do you have your sound machines to indicate your time to answer?
I've got one here.
Oh, well done.
What sounds better? I got my jar of marbles, and then I got my dog guitar.
Oh,
I stick with the dog guitar because I think you're going to need all your marbles for this one.
All right.
Okay, ready. Question number 1. In 1821, a pastry war broke out between Mexico and France. Why? Vice Principal Botnick.
I think that there's a bit of a story attached to this one. It began with a friendly cafe debate between Don Juan de Azúcar and Le Marquis de Yum 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 over which pastry went best with a steaming hot cup of hot chocolate. Churros with thick hot chocolate are the best. Mais non, mon ami, I believe that the pain au chocolat is best avec the chocolat chaud. So, of course, before long, sugar cubes and espresso cups were flying. Friends became enemies, enemies became friends. Not a shot was fired, but it did set the stage for the taste great, less filling debate about a century and a half later.
Just looking in the rule book, I think there is a time limit on all answers.
But the whistle didn't go, so I think we're good.
Wow, that was very thorough. That's, yeah, exactly not what I have here, but there's a wait. Matt, can you counter?
I mean, Mark is partially right, but yeah, I'm a scholar of history. And the real reason was that they were competing in the international tournament known as the FIFA World Cupcake. And France switched the sugar and salt on Mexico. So half the team was sugar high and half the team was so parched they ran into the water.
Oh. All I can say is I'm just relieved that it had nothing to do with a taco as a pastry.
It's supposed to be pastry.
Oh, yes, it would be Taco Bell or Taco Whistle or Taco Jar of Marbles. God, that one's almost too close to call. Good golly gee whiz. We're going to see how the cumulative scores end up at the end of this.
Right.
Question 2. Question 2. There are 5 basic types of pastry. What is the difference between them? Matt Shulman, kiss the guitar.
Guitar is just not working on me right now. Just change batteries.
You look like Pete Townsend when you smashed it there.
Go back to the marbles. All right. What was the question, James? Oh, yeah. The 5 basic types of pastries. I know nothing about the famous 5. The only difference I know is that one I eat on Monday, one I eat on Tuesday, one I eat on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's the only difference that matters to me. What do I get to eat which day?
Is that like the I diet almost every day? Almost Monday, almost Tuesday, almost Wednesday. I believe the difference between them is actually how long they'll sit in the pit of your stomach as you ask the question, why? Why did I have those extra cannoli?
You can only have one at a time. That's what I've heard.
Well done, sir.
All right, and question 3. What was special about the first pastries that the Romans created? Vice Principal Botnick.
I believe that the Romans first created the pastries that conquered all other pastries, and of course, bringing with them something called pat romana. For the linguists out there.
That's way too heavy for a Wednesday morning.
It's a thick pastry.
Is this where we put in Venturo's 5 minutes of silence?
Did our scoring rubric include historical and linguistic qualities of the answers, or what?
Yes, it's a holistic review of all of the words, and quantity of words are included, length of words, French accents, working sound effects. Those all count in the final factor.
Just so you know,
the answer's much more simple. You know, baking techniques were not as advanced back then. The dough was very hard, and so the Romans, they had to cut them with a pair of Caesars.
Ah, well done.
Yeah, you should not operate scissors under. Let me tell you. All right, let's tallying up the final scores. Unbelievable. We have a draw today.
Well done, Matt.
You just couldn't bother to count. We both at 0.
It was a non-zero number that we scored.
Answers anyway, so I mean, what do you expect?
So the Romans call it's eye to eye.
Or four and.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you, Vice Principal Botnick and Matt Schulman, Quote Machine. Let's have a rematch set for next Wednesday, of course.
Come on.
It is. It's.
Speak once and see more.
No problem.
Are you chewing on a pastry? Spit it out.
I thought I was on mute.
And the other thing
I was talking to the dog. I know, right?
All right. And it's Wednesday. Time for Wednesday's word.
Declare. A pastry that announces its own position on a subject, which leads to the second Wednesday's word. A croissant. That's when pastry or bakery disagrees with that said position.
Oh, that's excellent. All right. Well, have a great Wednesday, everyone. We are the Wise Guys and Girl and Matt, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.